Hey everyone, it's great to be back with another exciting release. Today I'm going to be showcasing to you a new resource, the HawkEye Surveillance. This groundbreaking resource is set to revolutionize the way you experience security and surveillance in your server, bringing realism and immersion to a whole new level. With over 3,500 lines of code, we bring an advanced object-based surveillance system that seamlessly integrates cameras, jammers and trackers into your world. Get ready as we dive into detail on what our team sees for the future of FiveM. Now let's get right into the features. One of the standout features of HawkEye Surveillance is the advanced object-based placement and management system for CCTV cameras. Unlike other resources, our cameras function as realistic entities within the game world, adhering to physical boundaries and line of sight. We've implemented a revolutionary collision detection system that ensures cameras interact naturally with the environment and players. This means you won't see cameras clipping through walls or objects, breaking immersion. Instead, cameras seamlessly blend into their surroundings, enhancing the overall realism of your surveillance gameplay. But we didn't stop there. We wanted to add an extra layer of interactivity to the cameras. That's why we've made them realistically damageable. If a camera takes gunfire or explosive damage, it will be disabled, forcing players to adapt and find new ways to maintain their surveillance work. Moving on to the advanced camera features, HawkEye Surveillance gives you unprecedented control over your CCTV network. You can easily adjust camera angles, zoom levels, feed types and positions to get the perfect view of any situation. We've also included a motion tracking sensor in each camera. When a player enters the proximity of a designated camera, the sensor will detect their presence, taking into account collision checks for accurate triggering. This opens up a world of possibilities for creating immersive security scenarios. Also, one of my personal favorite features is the ability to review recorded footage. Whenever an operator is viewing their camera feed, the system will automatically record an in-game clip. This allows you to gather evidence and analyze past events, which will gain valuable insights into any suspicious activities. Switching between cameras in your network is a breeze with HawkEye Surveillance. We've designed the system to be intuitive and user-friendly, so you can quickly jump between feeds and never miss a critical moment. Of course, managing a large CCTV network can be a challenge. That's why we've implemented a centralized camera management system. From a single unified interface, you can access and control all your cameras, monitor live feeds in real time, and organize your cameras into folders for quick access. HawkEye Surveillance was made for players, making it easy for them to acquire and manage their own personal cameras, perfect for private investigations or securing their own properties. Keep in mind, players may also have job-owned cameras. Examples would be law enforcement or security firms, or any other job you may wish. This resource allows you to deploy extensive job-owned camera networks with ease. Finally, let's talk about the technical side of things. We know how important it is for your surveillance system to be reliable and consistent. That's why we've put a lot of effort into optimizing the network sync and data management. All camera placements, angles and settings will persist across players, server restarts and updates, so you don't need to worry about losing your carefully crafted setup. We've also made sure to minimize latency and bandwidth usage, ensuring that even large-scale camera networks run smoothly. And with real-time syncing, all players will experience a consistent surveillance state, with no desyncs or inconsistencies. Now let's move into jammers. They add a whole new layer of strategic gameplay. They allow players to disrupt camera functionality and create blind spots in the surveillance network. With this resource, you have the access to 3 distinct jammer types, each with its own unique characteristics and gameplay implications. The suitcase jammer has a reach of 15 units, perfect for localized camera disruption. The military jammer steps it up with a 100 unit reach, ideal for securing larger areas. And for those high stakes situations, the Ultra City jammer boasts an impressive 1000 unit reach, capable of blanketing entire city blocks in camera disabling interference. But we didn't want to limit you on just these 3 types. Our intuitive configuration system makes it easy for server owners to customize the properties like range and model. You can fine-tune these jammers perfectly to fit your server's balance and playstyle. Now, the real power of jammers are the opportunities for players to have strategic gameplay, as they must carefully place them to avoid distraction and maximize their area effectiveness. Interacting with jammers is designed to be intuitive and immersive. Players can physically place jammers in the game world, just like any other object. If you need to relocate a jammer or maintain a mobile jamming setup, simply pick it up and move it to a new location. Lastly, we know how important persistence and synchronization are in a dynamic multiplayer environment. That's why all jammer placements and states are saved into the database and persist across all players and server restarts. But what good are jammers if you can't find them? That's where the jammer tracker comes in place. This is a specialized phone item that adds a new dimension to counter surveillance gameplay. When a player with a jammer tracker comes within the proximity of a jammer, the tracker will provide an approximate location, allowing them to pinpoint and eliminate the jammer. Server owners can customize the tracker's effectiveness to balance gameplay and encourage strategic use. The jammer tracker creates an exciting cat and mouse dynamic between jammer users and those seeking to maintain camera control. It encourages players to think carefully about jammer placement and to stay on the move to avoid detection. At Cisoko, we understand that every server is unique, with its own gameplay, balance, and preferences. That's why we've put a strong emphasis on customization. Our comprehensive configuration system gives you full control over every aspect of the surveillance experience, from camera types, to properties, to even jammer behavior and player interaction. You have the power to tailor HawkEye Surveillance to your exact needs. Lastly, on the encryption part, this resource has been built on a foundation of 3.5 thousand lines of code, carefully crafted to deliver a powerful yet customizable surveillance system. To maintain the integrity of the resource while providing flexibility for server owners, we have strategically encrypted a portion of the code base. Approximately 1.2 thousand lines of code pertaining to the core camera system on the client side are encrypted. They are encrypted to safeguard the intellectual property and to ensure a secure and reliable surveillance experience. This encrypted portion represents about 1/3 of the total code base. However, we understand the importance of customization. That's why we provide many exports, while 2.3 thousand lines of code are left open and accessible for modification. As we come to the end of this showcase, I want to take a moment to reflect on what HawkEye Surveillance represents. This resource is more than just a surveillance system. It's a testament to our team's dedication to pushing the boundaries of what's possible in FiveM. At Cisoko, we are committed to revolutionizing every aspect of the FiveM experience. Our goal is to bring unparalleled levels of immersion, realism, and interactivity to the community. This resource is just one example of how we are turning that vision into reality. Thank you for joining us today on this journey, and please stay tuned for more releases from our team, including a FiveM coding course. The best is yet to come. Thank you again, and I wish you a lovely day. Adios.